Welcome back, everybody, to the GSMC Hoops and Heels Women's Sports Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. We just got done talking about softball returning to the Olympic, as well as some game recaps in the AUX League. Now we're going to talk about women's volleyball and the Olympics. The FIVB and Volleyball World officially announced the 12 women's volleyball national teams qualified for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, and we're going to talk about each team. Okay, so let's begin. Let me get the pictures up here. Okay, so Brazil qualified for the Olympic Games as the runner-ups of the FIVB Road to Paris Volleyball Qualifier, Pool B, played in Tokyo, Japan last summer. They have not missed a single Olympics since their debut in 1980 and have so far collected 2 Olympic titles at Beijing 2008 and London 2012, a silver medal at Tokyo 2020 and bronze medal at Atlanta 1996 and Sydney 2000. I have a feeling that Brazil might be able to take a win, maybe this Olympics, or maybe a silver medal. I think that they definitely are going to be strong competition there. Okay. And then 3-time Olympic champions China qualified for Paris 2024 as the highest placed Asian team in the FIVB World Rankings, not yet qualified at the end of the Olympic qualification process. They will play at the Games for the 11th consecutive time since their rookie appearance at Los Angeles 1984, when they also triumphed on top of the Olympic podium for the first time. China's next 2 Olympic goals were earned at Athens 2004 and Rio 2016. They also have an Atlanta 1996 silver and bronze medal from Seoul 1988 and Beijing 2008 in their showcase. The Dominican Republic booked their spot at the Olympic Games via the FIVB Road to Paris Volleyball Qualifier Tournament in China last September, where they topped the final Pool A standings. It will be their 4th time they compete at the Games after Athens 2004, London 2012, and Tokyo 2020. Reaching the quarterfinals in 2012 and 2020 were their best results so far. Fans qualify for the Olympics automatically as the host nation of the Games. They have never played at the Olympics before and are about to make their debut in front of their home fans in Paris. That seems like very nerve-wracking, but you know what it is. Italy claimed one of their last 3 available vacancies at Paris 2024 as the highest placed team in the FIVB World Ranking, not yet qualified upon the end of the Volleyball Nations League 2024 preliminary phase. This way, they will compete at the Games for their 7th time in a row since their debut in 2000. Italy has reached the quarterfinals at 4 of their previous 6 appearances. Japan took one of the last 3 available tickets to Paris 2024 as the 2nd highest placed team in the FIVB World Rankings, not yet qualified upon the end of the VNL League preliminary phase. Japan will play at the Olympics for their 14th time, having skipped only 2 editions of the Olympic volleyball tournament. They triumphed at the Sports Olympic inauguration at Tokyo 1964 and then again at Montreal 1976, earning 2 silvers in between at Mexico 1968 and in 1972, and 2 bronzes at Los Angeles 1984 and London 2012. Kenya qualified for Paris 2024 as the highest placed African team in the FIVB World Ranking at the end of the Olympic qualification process. They will appear at the Olympic Games for the 4th time after Sydney 2000, Athens 2004, and Tokyo 2020. At Paris 2024, Kenya will be aiming at their first ever win in an Olympic Games match. The Netherlands literally booked the last available spot at Paris 2024. At the end of the Volleyball Nations League 2024 preliminary phase, they managed to position themselves just above the cut-off line in the FIVB World Rankings as the 3rd highest paced team not yet qualified. It will be their 4th Olympic participation after Barcelona 1992, Atlanta 1996, and Rio 2016. At their latest appearance, the Dutch achieved their best results so far, a 4th place finish. Poland finished runners-up in the Pool C standings at the FIVB Road to Paris Volleyball Qualifier Tournament they hosted last summer and booked their ticket to the Olympics. It will be their 4th time playing at the Games. They were among the first Olympic medalists in women's volleyball, claiming the bronze medals in Tokyo 1964 and Mexico 1968. After that, they have competed at the Olympics only once at Beijing 2008. Reigning world champion Serbia qualified for Paris in September as the Pool A runners-up at the FIVB Road to Paris Volleyball Qualifier Tournament in China. They have not missed an Olympics since their first appearance at Beijing 2008 and picked up a Rio 2016 silver and a Tokyo 2020 bronze in their 4 participations so far. Reigning VNL champions Turkey won all 7 of their matches in Tokyo's Pool B of September's FIVB Road to Paris volleyball qualifiers and stamped their ticket to the Olympic Games for the 2nd consecutive and 3rd overall time. They achieved their best results so far, a 5th place at Tokyo 2020. Reigning Olympic champions USA finished on top of September's FIVB Road to Paris volleyball qualifier Pool C in Poland to earn their spot at the Games in the French capital. They will compete at the Olympics for the 11th consecutive and 13th overall time. Before their inaugural title 3 years ago, the United States had collected 3 silver medals at Los Angeles 1984, Beijing 2008, and London 2012, and 2 bronze medals at Barcelona 1992 and Rio at 2016. Wow, why? How did I was losing my mind there. Rio in 2016, not that long ago. So the Olympic volleyball tournament at Paris will take place from July 27th to August 11th at the South Paris Arena in the French capital. So now let's talk about who is on the USA team. The roster includes 8 players who won the gold medal at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics and 4 players who make their Olympic debuts in Paris. Outside hitter Jordan Larson will compete in her 4th Olympic Games. She earned a silver medal from 2012 and a bronze medal from 2016 to go with her gold medal from Tokyo. Outside hitter Kelsey Robinson Cook will make her 3rd Olympic run. She competed in 2016 and won a bronze medal, and in 2020 won a gold medal. Setter Jordan Poulter, libero Justine Wong-Garantes, opposites Annie Drews and Jordan Thompson, and middle blockers Chiaka Agbogu and Haley Washington will all compete in their 2nd Olympics after winning the gold medal in Tokyo. Setter Lauren Carlini, outside hitters Catherine Plummer and Avery Skinner, and middle blocker Dana Recke will make their Olympic debuts in Paris. The 5 Olympic alternates for the U.S. women are 2020 Olympic gold medalist Mika Hancock at setter, libero Morgan Hens, outside hitter Ali Franti, outside hitter and opposite Kalia Lanier, and middle blocker Anna Stevenson Hall. The team will wait to name its official alternate, who will travel to Paris and can be subbed in for an injured player during the tournament. And I think that picking the alternate, the official alternate, is probably one of the hardest positions as coach, because consider the fact that you have 5 great alternates. You need someone who's going to be able to play multiple positions, who has the right height, who has the right strength, speed, everything. That seems like such a hard process to do. Anyway, the coach will be Coach Corrali, obviously, and he said, "Our 5 alternates are a special group with difficult yet critical tasks. They must bring a good version of themselves every day, do everything they can to make the team better, and stay ready in case of injury or illness. Nobody is more capable of exceeding in these tasks than these 5 women." The U.S. women went into the 2024 season ranked number 2 in the world. The team has competed in 12 Olympic Games, including the last 10. The U.S. women qualified for the 1980 Olympic Games in Moscow, which the U.S. then boycotted. The U.S. women have won 1 Olympic gold medal in 2020, 3 silver medals, 1984, 2008, and 2012, and 2 bronze medals, 1992 and 2016. So I think they have a good chance of getting a gold medal this year. They seem to be on a good run, but I do think that one of their biggest competitions is going to be Serbia, Brazil. Yeah, Serbia and Brazil, I think, are going to be their biggest competition. Also Turkey, because they are looking so strong this year, especially, and in the VNL League, they were looking really, really strong. So we're now going to move on to our next segment where we talk about the student athletes and the track and field Olympic trials. Before we get into that, we're going to be taking a very short break. So I will see you guys all very soon.